Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Professor David. I'm a language teacher in Salt Lake City, Utah, with a master's degree in world languages, or in other words, about the process of how we learn languages. If you, like many, are stuck at an intermediate level of English, this will be the first video in a series of short online English lessons that I will begin posting each week, designed to help you reach an advanced level in English. When you aren't performing the language tasks in this video series, I want you to do two activities on your own in your journey to becoming an advanced English speaker. If you can do one of these per day, alternating every other day for 15 to 20 minutes, that would be perfect. One, read in English, if possible out loud. Nothing is going to build your vocabulary in English like reading. Don't worry about how much you read, as long as you're reading for 15 to 20 minutes. The topics should be related to your interests or things that you want to learn. For example, fiction or nonfiction books, short news stories, entertainment, travel or sports magazines, or science or history books. Two, listen to something in English for 15 to 20 minutes, preferably something that you can rewind and re listen to in smaller parts if you want or need. Music, news programs, podcasts, audiobooks, movies, TV programs, and documentaries are all great examples. Don't focus on individual words to start. Focus on understanding the general message of what you're listening to. Understanding each individual word and phrase will come more and more as you advance in the language. I also want you to remember 6 strategies to become advanced. I will give you language activities that focus on each of these strategies in my future lessons that I post. 1. When you don't know a word, describe what you want to say in a different way. The official term for this is circumlocution. We will do a short circumlocution activity in a minute. More vocabulary will come through your reading, listening, and speaking practice, but this is always a good strategy because sometimes even native speakers of a language forget words. 2. Increase your general knowledge about different topics. Advanced speakers know about things that are happening in the world. As you read and listen to topics in English, try to learn about things that you don't know too much about already. 3. I want to move you from just speaking one sentence at a time to combining multiple sentences together to express yourself. I will show you specifically how this looks in future lessons. 4. We will also practice incorporating personal stories and experiences in the past, present, and future into your conversations. This strategy will really take you to another level in English. 5. Advanced speakers can talk about their opinions, different possibilities, and also about the similarities and differences between things. 6. And finally, don't worry about having the perfect accent in English. You can still be an advanced speaker without sounding like a native. Pronunciation is something that we work on, but don't stop speaking just because you think you don't sound like a native English speaker. Okay, are you ready for your first quick language activity in English? There's a game in English called Taboo where you receive a word and you have to describe that word to someone without saying the actual word. If the other person guesses the word correctly, you get a point. This is a great way to practice circumlocution, or finding another way to describe something that you don't know the word for or forgot in a language. This is also a great activity that you can do on your own when you don't have many English speakers around to practice. Obviously, if you do it on your own, you won't have anyone there to try to guess the word. However, you can try to describe words in as many ways as you can without saying the word, and it will really help you with this skill. To the right, I have given you some possible ways that you can describe something without saying the word. I'm going to do the first word apple as an example for you, and then I want you to do the next 2 words pen and classroom on your own with or without someone else. You might have to look for a synonym or antonym and think about it a little before you start. That's totally okay. Notice the words from the right that I use. Okay, the first word is a type of fruit which grows on trees and looks like a ball. This fruit has a thin green, red or yellow skin and can taste bitter or sweet. This fruit is used in many types of desserts and drinks, like pies and juices, and it grows best in moderate climates. Do you think you could have guessed apple? As you can see, sometimes you have to even learn new things and words just to perform this language activity. Okay, now you try with the words pen in classroom. Don't forget to refer to the possible ways to describe something to the right to help you. Stop the video and do this task, and then continue when you are finished. Thanks for joining me on our introductory video to advanced English. Be sure to subscribe to this channel to be notified about our first official video lesson, and comment on how you are progressing on your English or any questions that you have. See you soon.